Hello, children. I hope you are doing well today. So, let's get started with our next lesson of UASST for grade 6, the fur and spice trades. So, here we have the learning objectives to identify the economic causes of the fur and spice trades, to appreciate the hard work of producing common goods. Next is the UAE link. UAE imports spices from Southeast Asia. Fur clothing are not required in UAE as summers are quite mild over here. The CC link, it links with economics as the lesson deals with the trade of spices and fur. Now here we have the warm-up exercise from the textbook wherein they have asked us the question, spices make our food taste better. What spices do you use and where do you think they come from? So this is the answer which I have written down. You can add some more points of your own. We come to the lesson, children. I have put up the map and this particular map is showing you the spice trade all the way from Europe. How did the Europeans come over here to the region of Asia? And then they also went to the region of Africa. So how did they come and how did they move along? So you can see the land route, which is the red line, and the blue one, which is the sea route. So during the age of discovery, furs and spices were the two most common and popular goods in Europe. Explorers crossed oceans to find them, and this is what you can see in the map, children. Okay, these voyages took weeks and sometimes even months together, so the explorers were also constantly searching for faster and shorter sailing routes so that they can quickly get into the place, buy the goods from there, and sell it back in Europe. Now, here comes the fur trade. The fur trade began in North America in the 16th century CE. Explorers from France and England sailed to what is now known as the United States of America and Canada. So, all the way from the European continent, the sailors went to the United States of America and Canada just for fur trade. These explorers quickly established trading relationships with the native people who lived there. The native people had never seen European knives and weapons before, so they traded animal furs like the beavers and the otter for these objects. Explorers were impressed by the quality and the warmth of the furs, so they began selling them back to the Europeans for high prices. That means that they got these fur from these native United States of America and Canada people, and then they sold it at a very, very high price. Buying it at the low price and selling it at the high price in the European markets fetched them good profits. Beaver fur coats and hats especially became very fashionable items for rich Europeans. So here we come to the trade of spices. You can see the three maps over here, children. So these three maps will give you an idea how the various explorers sailed thousands of miles just to get the spices from different parts of the world, especially from the continent of India, from the continent of Asia and so on. So here we have spices were another commodity that the European sailors across the oceans to find spices such as the nutmeg, the cloves, the pepper, cinnamon, ginger, and mace could not be found in Europe, and Europeans soon became obsessed with finding these spices. In 1498, the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama sailed thousands of miles to India to search for those spices. You can see over here the map in which you can see Vasco da Gama, how he came from Portugal all the way to the African continent, and then from Cape of Good Hope, how he took a turn and then finally reached India. Then in 1506, Alfonso de Albuquerque, another Portuguese explorer, sailed to India too. You can see it on the top over here, the map of Alfonso de Albuquerque. Next is in 1492, Christopher Columbus started his voyage to find a shorter route to Southeast Asia, but ended up exploring a new continent, that is central and southern region of America. So he is being given a credit of discovering America, which he felt that he has discovered the route to India. But he did not discover the route to India, but he had discovered a new continent, which is now called as America. The conflicts which grew because of the spice trade. It's hard to imagine today, but the spice trade was such an important part of European economy that countries fought wars over it. Navies from Portugal, England, and the Netherlands fought each other for control of the world's ocean. So, in other words, they were not only trying to control the world ocean, but they were trying to control the sea routes which passed from European region to the Asian and African countries. In those days, people did not use the land route, often they used the sea route. The English and the Dutch, in particular, engaged in sea battles with each other for 20 years. These were called as Anglo Dutch Wars. For English people, we always use the word as Anglo. The first Anglo Dutch War started in 1652 when the Dutch fleet, that is, the groups of ships, they broke the Navigation Act. They disobeyed the Navigation Act, which protected English sea trade routes. So the first Anglo Dutch War began in 1652 and it lasted for, say, 20 years. These are the activity from your textbook, children. The first activity is a very simple activity in which they are asking us the true and false. You can go. Actually, the map activity wherein you are supposed to fill in the map with all those questions which I have asked. That is the spices and the countries wherein those spices are found. So that you have to do it in your textbook itself. It's a map for children. Take the help of the atlas. Next is activity 3, the cause and the effect. So the causes are on the left side, and the effects I have mentioned it on the right side. You can go through. Comes activity 4, wherein they have given you the pictures and they want you the spices to be matched with it. I have put up similar kind of pictures over here, children, in the slide. You can go through, and I have given you the direction also with what you can match it. So if it is saffron, then match it with picture 2 of your textbook. Vanilla, match it with picture 1, and so on. Based a reflection kind of question. When you see the spices in the grocery stores or when you put those spices on your food, what is your feeling? So this is what I feel. So I have shared that thought with you, children. So you can go through this. Here I come to the end of my video, children. Thank you so much for watching it. And please, if you have liked my video, then please share it, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, which I feel that there are many students and teachers, they are watching my channel, but they are not subscribing it. So it's my humble request that please do subscribe and press the bell icon for latest videos. Take care. See you next time with my new video. Bye bye.